Hello everyone. Let's start treatment of workmen compensation reserve, topic of chapter 3, change in profit sharing ratio. So in the last video I told you about workmen compensation reserve. All reserves are distributed among partners in their profit sharing ratio, in their old profit sharing ratio. If partners want to distribute reserves, then it is distributed among partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Clear? This reserve is created out of firm's profit to pay compensation to employees. In case of any mishappening to employees, firm use this reserve. So at the time of change in profit sharing ratio, when firm is changing profit sharing ratio, then following treatment is followed. See example. There are three partners. Suppose PQR, old ratio 3:1, new ratio 4:3:2. On the liability side, workmen compensation reserve is 60,000. All reserves are shown under the head of liability. So workmen compensation reserve is 60,000. Now you have to pass journal entries. When nothing is mentioned, means partners are distributing reserves. In case of any other information, it is assumed that partners are distributing the amount of reserves. So case 1, there is no other information related to claim. Case 2, there is a claim of rupees 24,000. Case 3, there is a claim of 60,000. Case 4, there is a claim of 75,000. So in case 1, there is no other information, means there is no claim. So what we do? We deduct claim amount from the reserve amount and remaining balance is distributed among partners. But in this case there is no claim, no other information. That means partners will get full amount of reserve as there is no claim. So whole reserve of 60,000 will be distributed among partners in which ratio? In old ratio. Clear? When there is no claim, then whole reserve will be distributed among partners in old ratio. See journal entry. When partners are getting something, then their capital account is credited. Clear? When partners are getting something or gaining something, then their capital account is credited, and when they have to pay, then their capital account is debited. So workmen compensation reserve account debit to P's capital, to Q's capital, to R's capital. Total reserve is of 60,000. It will be distributed in old ratio, that is 3:2:1. So whole reserve will be distributed in 3:1. Clear? Second case, when the claim amount is 24,000. Our reserve is 60,000 and claim is 24,000. Remaining balance 36,000. That 36,000 will be distributed among partners. We will deduct this claim amount from reserve and remaining balance will be given to partner in old ratio. That means 60,000 minus 24,000, 36,000 will be divided in C. Reserve is 60,000 and claim is 24,000, and remaining 36,000. Remaining 36,000, 60,000 minus 24,000, 36,000 will be distributed among partners in old ratio. Clear? So entry would be workmen compensation reserve account debit to workmen compensation claim of 24,000, to P, to Q, to R 36,000 in ratio 3:1, 18, 12 and 6,000. Clear? Case 3. In case 3, claim is 60,000. Our reserve amount is 60,000 and claim is also 60,000 in case 3. So there is no distribution to partner. whole reserve is utilized for claim. Journal entry would be workman compensation reserve account debit to workman compensation claim. 60,000, 60,000. No distribution among partners because whole reserve is utilized for claim. See case 4. In case 4, reserve is 60,000 and workman compensation claim is 50,000. Workman compensation reserve account debit to claim. Reserve is 60,000 and claim is 75,000. Then 15,000 is our loss. We have to pay more than reserve. Our reserve is 60,000 and we have to pay as a claim 75,000. Then 15,000 we have to pay more to employees, and this is our loss. And loss is always on debit side. According to nominal account, all losses have debit balance and all incomes are credit balance. So 15,000 is our loss and will be on debit side with the name of revaluation account. We will discuss revaluation later on. Simply you have to learn it here only, that loss will be transferred to revaluation account. Reserve 60,000, claim 75,000, 15,000 loss will transfer to revaluation account on debit side. Workman compensation reserve account debit, revaluation account debit to workman compensation claim. Clear? In this case also, no distribution to partner as whole reserve is utilized for claim purpose. Now, this revaluation loss will be distributed among partners. Clear? Loss will be divided among partners. When partners are in profit, then their capital account is credited. But here we have to distribute loss, then partners' capital account will be debit. When partners are sharing profit, then their capital accounts are credited, and when partners are sharing loss, then their capital accounts are debited. Here 15,000 is our loss. It is transferred in revaluation account. Now we will transfer this loss to partners' capital account. So therefore partners will be debited. P's capital, Q's capital to R's capital to revaluation. Revaluation loss is 15,000 and this loss will be divided among partners. First of all, 15,000 loss we will transfer to revaluation account, not directly capital account. Firstly, loss will transfer to revaluation account, then revaluation loss will be divided among partners in their all profit sharing ratio. Clear? Workman compensation reserve cases when claim amount is more than or less than reserve. Now our next topic is investment fluctuation reserve. This reserve is created again out of firm's profit to meet the decrease in the value of fixed assets. If there is any fluctuation in the value of fixed asset, then we can cover the loss from this reserve. Clear? Now see its accounting treatment. There are three parts again: PQR, old ratio, new ratio. On liability side, investment fluctuation reserve 30,000. On asset side, our investment, it is our fixed asset. Clear? Investment is our fixed asset. Its cost is 5 lakh. Clear? Now see case 1. If there is no other information, means no increase or decrease in the value of investment. Investment is same 5 lakh. There is no increase, no decrease in the value of fixed asset, or we can say there is no other information. Then whole reserve, similar like workman compensation reserve, whole reserve will be distributed among partners in their old ratio, that is 3:1. So investment fluctuation reserve account debit to P, to Q, to R, 30,000 will be divided in old ratio because no other information is given. See second case. If market value of investment is 4,88,000, our investment is of 5 lakh and the market value of investment is 4,88,000. Loss of 12,000. 5 lakh minus 4,88,000, that is 12,000. So this loss we will cover from this reserve. Clear? See, journal entry, investment fluctuation reserve of 30,000. From this reserve, we are charging our loss of investment with the name of to investment. What is loss amount? 5 lakh minus 4 lakh 88,000. 12,000 loss will be recovered from reserve. So, to investment 12,000, remaining 18,000. Reserve is 30,000. We covered loss 12,000. Remaining 18,000. 30,000 minus 12,000, that is 18,000, will be distributed among partners. Clear? Total loss 12,000. Remaining balance of reserve is 18,000, will be distributed in all ratio among the partners. Clear? See next case. Market value of investment is 4,46,000. Investment value was 5 lakh. Now its value is 4,46,000. Means loss is of 54,000. 5 lakh minus 4,46,000, that is 54,000. And our reserve is only 30,000. Investment loss is 54,000 and our reserve is of 30,000 only. Then we have to transfer this loss amount to revaluation account. Similar like workman compensation case. Our investment reserve is of 30,000 and our loss from investment is 54,000. So we are having 24,000 loss amount which will be debited to revaluation account. Clear? Loss of 24,000 debited to revaluation account. Then this revaluation loss will transfer to partners capital account. 24,000 loss will be divided among partners. PQR, partners are debited due to loss in their all profit sharing ratio. Clear? See last case. Market value of investment is 5,06,000. Investment cost is 5 lakh. Market value of investment is 5,06,000. Means 6,000 profit. When there is loss, revaluation account is debited. When there is profit, revaluation account will be credited. So, investment account debit to revaluation. In case of loss, entry is revaluation to investment. In case of profit, revaluation account will be credited. So, investment account debit to revaluation 6,000. Clear? Revaluation profit transfer to revaluation account on credit side 6,000. Now this profit will transfer to partners capital account and partners capital account will be credited with this profit amount. Revaluation profit 6,000 distributed among partners in their all profit sharing ratio. In the last case, there is profit of 6,000 in investment. So this 6,000 will be credited to revaluation account and revaluation profit will be transferred to partners capital account on credit side. Clear? So this is the treatment of workman compensation reserve and investment fluctuation reserve.